All right, what's going on, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at AQST. This is an FDA approval play. Okay, it's been requested a few times in the comment section below, which is the reason I'm covering it. If you guys have a stock or a crypto you guys want me to look at, let me know in the comments below. Be happy to chart it up for you. What we're doing is I'm giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into the Options Trading Tycoons Discord. If you look, there is literally a million different tabs in here. There's a huge variety of resources. One of them is the stock bot. Okay, and there's a lot of different commands you can use the stock bot for, but you can find the short interest if you type in exclamation SI for short interest and then type in the ticker you're looking for, AQST. So real quick, we'll look, and it's got a 42%, 42.73% short ratio. Okay, so that's something really nice that you guys can use. If you guys join the Options Trading Tycoons Discord, and the link to join will be in the description below. All right. Now, with that being said, we will go ahead and dive into the chart. Okay. And what I want to show you guys is for me, these FDA approval plays are very risky. Okay, so you need to figure out where your breakout level is going to be, and like where your support level is, right, for you to maintain bullishness. Be like, okay, well, hey, we're bullish above this level. As long as we can maintain this level, and then this is our breakout level, and then you can have your bullish price targets after that. Okay, so if we look, a couple weeks ago, it did look like we were going to have a breakout. All right. It opened and closed, or it closed right on our breakout level. Okay. And then, it tried to go up after hours, but then it fell back down, fell back down, fell back down. This yellow line is my base support. Okay. So above 562, I think we have a good chance of rallying, maybe up to like 7.5 even. But what I want to show you guys is, I'll zoom back out real quick, is going to be the volume. Okay, look at the insane volume today. All right, I'll zoom in so you guys can see it's all the way up there. Okay, this is the volume average right here. This is way above the volume average. Okay, and it's the highest it's been. Okay, our previous high was on this day when we had a huge sell-off. So if we break that down, what's going on is an insane amount of buyers stepped in. Okay, so maybe they have a little bit of insider info. They're like, oh, well, hey, we have like maybe some insider info. It's, the FDA approval is about to happen. So the only reason you're seeing it dropping right now is because, after this insane volume, the volume's going to die off. If there's not enough volume to keep pushing the price higher, of course it is going to sell off. Okay, so it's pulling back, but that was a really good sign to me, this insane volume that we had at market open today. So I really do like this one for some swings, but like I said, below 562, we're going to be bearish. Okay, so we need to maintain that as a support level. I would use that maybe as a stop loss level, like, okay, hey, well, I'll exit the trade below 562, and then if we can reclaim 562 as a support level, then I'll get back in. Okay, because we're, or what you can do is, you can, let's say you enter right now. Okay, and this will be your stop loss below here. So don't sell if we hit 562, but look at a 1 hour chart, or look at a 4 hour chart, or something like that. And if we're opening and closing below 562, and let's say like below 550, right, could be your stop loss, because you don't want to get triggered and get stopped out just because we're bouncing at our base support. What you want is, you want to stop below there around like 5.5, so that way you don't get caught bleeding and it goes all the way down to 5. But you don't want it to go to 562 and then wick down to 560 and then get stopped out and then go bullish. All right, your breakout level is going to be, what does this say right here, 637. Okay, so 637 will be the breakout level. 713 is my bullish price target. And honestly, I think that this could see 750 if it gets enough momentum. But it's got highs on the chart of $7. So you got to be realistic. All right, if we break out past here, we could hit the $7, possibly go up to 713. And of course, if there's enough buyers in there, we can go higher. Okay, so I'm not saying it can't go higher than 7, or 750. But you want to have a price in mind already where you can start taking profits. So that way you know where to start taking profits, because what if it runs up to 8 and you're like, oh man, this thing's going to go to 10, and you hold it and the next day it drops back down to 5. Okay. You don't want to get caught in that situation. Be prepared for those. Okay. So if you have um if you need help on like a stop loss or a trailing stop loss, I have plenty of tutorials on those. You can go to the strategies playlist on my YouTube channel and look up the my stop loss video or my trailing stop loss video. Those are going to be really helpful, and those are very important, especially with risky plays such as like FDA approval. Now, these are high risk, high reward. Okay. So, if you can manage your risk to where, you can, deal with it, and you're like, okay, hey, well, I may lose, X amount of dollars, but I'm looking to make, 4 times that, right? So let's say you go in it with $1,000 and you're like, okay, I'm willing to take a $200 loss because I'm trying to turn this, 1,000 into, 1,600, 1,800, 2,000, something like that. All right. So just kind of have an idea of what your plan is getting into the trade, and just don't get caught holding the bag. Okay.